right, here we are just outside Tumbler Ridge. We're gonna do Pinnacle Peak. See how this goes. Beautiful so far. Pinnacle Peak, whoop whoop. Here's kind of the two options you can take. So you could do Windfall Lake, which is at the base, which is an option you can link up with, or the one we're gonna do is Pinnacle Peak. Depending on how time goes, might just do like Pinnacle Peak, maybe do the Windfall Lake canoe circuit, circuit. But first obstacle, gotta walk across that little bridge. My boots ain't waterproof anymore, so there's chicken wire across it, but we'll see how this goes. See if I have any wet boots by the end of this. No wet boots, off to a good start. So I'll take you along with me. I have to pause here if I put this into a video or not, I don't know. My narration's kind of terrible. Honestly, I feel like kind of, if anyone knows the game Aloy from Horizon, walking across that. We made it too, that was a plus. All right, here we go. So the first part is supposed to be going through an old cup block. We're still waiting, excuse me, for all those clouds to burn off. That's Pinnacle Peak up there. And as you can see, it's a little foggy up top, but so yeah, apparently the first bit starts out as cup block, then we go to a deep, or not ravine, but slope, and it's apparently very steep. Bit of a scramble. So we'll see how we go. Here we go. Well, I had hoped I'd be higher up with an update now, but pamphlet says there's a white sign. Well, there was no white sign, but going back to this, flagging. Don't go past that if anyone comes across this video and is watching, because flag, 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 flag. So it's just past like this little divot for a stream. So we'll see how it goes from here. We're now about an hour behind, but spirits are high, views are still great, and it still gives opportunity for the clouds up there to burn off because they're still covering. All right, here we go. All right, so found our sign. Not exactly where I thought it would be. Thought it'd be on the road, but this is more or less what we're looking at right now. It's quite beautiful. Some people don't believe in, I don't know, trails. Somewhere there. Yeah, there we go. In switchbacks, it's she's a straight up climb, and the trail is right behind us too. Like, this is holding the camera as level as I can. And up, 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 up. There we go. There we going. Beautiful. And it's just the right temperature too. I mean, it's a great day for a hike. All right. So I don't know how far we've come, but it's a slog. It's straight up. It's just up. It's as if in Lord of the Rings, the final one, up the stairway of, I can't remember what you call it, but that's exactly what it looks like. Up there. That's where we're going. But trail's super muddy. So it's literally one step forwards, half a step slide back, which is a little sketchy, but we made it up here okay. But it's nice with the breeze. It's still cool. And the rock formations are starting to get like the stuff you see in the Alpine. But I mean, it's still worth it. Like, Look at that view. We're just sweating buckets. So we can hold this steadier. Like, the view is just incredible. The valley. But our pants are soaked. Soaked. Not a dry spot on them. And we're still loving it. All right. Time to climb the stairs of entry into Mordor. All right, here we go. So I've made it up a ways. We came up that. So if you're wondering where they filmed that part in Lord of the Rings, where they ascend in the final series, so the big ass spider, that's where they filmed it, right there. But it's really neat seeing the clouds come up the face here. Like, it was just, you could see everything just like probably 2 minutes ago. And now you can't see anything. And then it just opens up. Okay, so we got kind of a rare opportunity where we see the surrounding peaks. That one's still covered in cloud, but we've reached a plateau. Thankfully. And, well, we got a little bit of trail finding to do, but that's the way up. But it's certainly nice to have not a straight up hill. But holy smokes. Views are definitely worth the effort right now. I tell you, if it was sunny, holy moly, it would be heaven. Heaven, I tell you. So we're making it up to higher and higher. And I mean, I had to stop and just take a look at these cool rock formations. Can't really follow it down. I can't zoom. But we still have the clouds coming over. We just saw a family of ptarmigan, little mom and her 6 babies. But I tell you, like, oh my goodness. It just goes down and down and down. It's really cool. Really cool. Still see snow in the distance. And if we zoom in really hard, we can still see our little truck down there. Excuse me. But still going up. But that's, I believe, where we're going. Over there. I think there's a little mound up there, so we're gonna go investigate that. But I believe we're gonna walk along the ridge, and it's gonna be, according to the little guy, it's supposed to be a little bit of a sketchy scramble going across that, but it is doable. My goodness, there's so many other mountains around here that you can explore. That'd be a neat one. Just gorgeous. So we're making our way around slowly. That's where we came. We got snow, but I had to stop and just take this in. Like, holy smokes. Again, cameras just do not do this justice. You can just see the geological layers. Even in way over there. Holy smokes. Almost missed this, but it's pretty neat. Petrified wood. Like, this is just crazy. The formations are just, I keep yakking about them, but they're just like super neat. Little family of, yeah, you won't be able to see. But sure steep going down there. But we're gonna keep going this way. Definitely, we gotta make sure we're footing all along this, because the last thing we want to do is have a tumble. I must say, it's definitely a kind of a surreal experience. Oh, forgive the camera angle. We've slowly wrapped our way around the bowl here. Started way over there, walked along the ridge. Again, another slog coming up there, but I want to say that's Windfall Lake in the distance. We might try to loop around to that. But we gotta first get up all this. It's pretty steep. Steep, rough rock. So I was wondering where the cover shot for this hike on the pamphlet was, but it's right there from this lovely little spot. The only thing is you gotta run down that, back up that. So kudos to everyone who did it, but it does make for a neat shot though. We're almost there, very close, way up there. Come a long way. Come a long way. Maybe more to go, but see how we're feeling, have a spot of lunch and make a plan from there. Here we go. But the geological formations are just so neat to see, because you go from this over there and just a short distance away you have a completely different landscape. I think anyways. You transition from these to that, back to this. You can just see it. Oh my gosh. This is just wicked. All right. So we just came from, where is it? Pinnacle Peak, which is that one. We're gonna do maybe the Windfall Lake, but we're gonna do this ridge where we eventually go down on the backside there. I'm not gonna lie, it is tempting to do that one, but legs are getting a little bit tired. We don't want to get caught out here in tired legs, but going's good. Steep little descent here. I tell you, it absolutely sucks going down that and going about up the equivalent elevation. Just sucks. I think we're going to do a little bit of that here again. But I tell you, these are worth it. The sunshine came out. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So we've made it to the final kind of peak, I suppose. That middle one in the distance there is Pinnacle Peak. The one we just kind of descended is an unnamed peak. This one I believe is an unnamed one as well. But Windfall Lake is indeed that one way in the corner. I read that there should be a tunnel mountain. I think that might be it up there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just been up and down, up and down, up and down. Let's show you. We're kind of pretty close to the edge, and okay, we're very close to the edge. Down, down, down. But yeah, that's what we came up from that guy. That was kind of a sketchy going down, but if anyone can tell me kind of what the black compared to the limestone, correct me if I'm wrong over there, please let me know. But still just pretty neat. And we have these kind of super weathered away rocks. I don't know, there's no good picture of them, but not a good angle. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. Yeah, the plan of action so far is Windfall Creek Trail, so Windfall Lake. There's a trail that extends out and around, and there's an option to go around it. But there's also a trail that connects and it goes back all along there to our entry point, which is out there. So still kind of hemming and hawing if we're going to do the lake portion, but just with the time of day it is. But we'll see. We just don't want any clouds catching up on us. Once we're on the trail, it's fine. But right now, just enjoying the views. All right, here we go. All right, so we've just descended from like way up there. You know the story. Tell you, it's one thing reading these route finding hikes, and it's another thing completely to actually be out here being self-sufficient. But I tell you, really happy to see one of those cairns. I was quite confident I was on the right track, but it's still reassuring to visually know you are. So yeah, so this goes down further and it will connect up with the other trail over there to Windfall Lake. But glad we're off the ridge because we have some, I don't know, questionable weather coming in. So let's not dawdle. Here we go. All right, I can't tell you how happy I am to see a trail. Believe it or not, yes, this is a trail. There is flagging. It's almost like a Where's Waldo, but there is flagging. Because half the challenge is just trying to find the trail coming out of the alpine. See? Flag. So, sun's out. It's just stunning. Well, you're probably sick of me saying that by now. All right, well, let's keep rocking. So we're in the valley between the two mountains. So we came down up there. We had a lovely trail, then we lost the trail, and we are literally making a straight cut. Bit of a gamble, but we paid off because we have a sign there and a sign there. So we're very happy with that. But it's a little warm. Sun's come out. But everything's just... Look at these. Look at these. Look at them. So many different types of flowers. white ones. Interesting grasses. Very neat. All right, this is kind of back to the walking, moving video. But what a change of scenery, eh? It's so still in here compared to up there. Almost stuffy. But we're still going strong. Legs are definitely feeling it now. We're all going downhill. Ah. But yeah, it's been a good day so far. Have to edit that part out. Very thankful I wore hikers instead of shoes today. Oh. But it's good. It's good. It's a really good day. Highly recommend. Highly recommend coming out here, you guys. All right. Finally finished at the trailhead. So Pinnacle Peak, summited, woot woot. Windfall Lake, unfortunately, we were not able to get to Windfall. We did the connector down. There we go in here. Did the connector down and connected here. And just kind of made the judgment call. It didn't have enough energy to kind of do the loop, regrettably. But it was still a fair bit of a walk back. And so it was, I think, a good call. Next time, though, it's a really good hike. Really good hike. But until next time, thanks for joining. Have a great one. Never stop exploring, people. So we literally just finished the hike. I wasn't gonna make another, for people, keep that reference in mind. I never saw that. But it literally just started raining. And to be stuck up on that ridge would be a sorry day. So that was perfect timing. Perfect.